For my first venue, I decided to use the Dow YMCA just off of Woodlawn Road located in Myers Park. I decided to use this venue because of the location. It's a great location. A lot of the community is really investing into this YMCA, so I know the 5K would get tremendous support. It's a great area, not only spacing wise and just, comfort. So this is kind of just the back angle of the Dow YMCA. As you can see, this is a major intersection off South Boulevard. Of course, the runners would actually be running the opposite way, which I'll show you in a second where the starting point is. Welcome to the starting point, ladies and gentlemen. This is where our runners will start their running, and mostly just meet around this area. Of course, food and beverages and whatnot will be offered in the front of the YMCA. But right on Cardwell Street is where we will start our journey. This is kind of just the side view of that whole Cardwell Street where the runners will start running, and this would kind of just continue to lead on to the end of the Cardwell Street where our runners will actually turn right down here. And I really picked this YMCA because it's just located in such a great area. The Dow YMCA is probably the most popular YMCA in Charlotte. I know a lot of athletes, basketball players, and whatnot come work out at this gym. It has major levels. I think it's about 3 levels to this YMCA. But let's continue, and this is kind of just, I wanted to guys give you a sneak preview of, just a journey that the runners are going to be running. So I decided to hop in the car and take this 3-mile drive. Course. But as you can see, it's just a really beautiful area, and it's just for a great cause. A little background about Strive for Cam. It was actually a friend of mine that died about a year ago due to a heart condition that he was diagnosed as a child. And, it's just inspiration to many other athletes out there that may have the same thing. And I just wanted, to do something and honor him. So in a minute, I'll show you kind of the mapping out of the trail for the 5K that we're running. As you can see, it goes all the way through Moorhead Street from the Y to our finish line. So I picked KinderCare. It was kind of just, one of those things that I thought would make a lot of sense, seeing as Cam was diagnosed as a child. So it kind of makes sense, almost kind of like, we're doing this for children at the most, so it's kind of like we're running literally to their aid. So I thought this would be best to have this as the finish line. And also, this is in a great area too. Myers Park, once again, the community is always behind charity events, and this is a little bit of, just the scenery, giving you guys different looks at where this is located at. Just due to the whole concept behind it and the location, I feel like this event will attract a lot of attention, both from the media and the community. So I feel like this would be a really successful event. So here we are, another map, kind of mapping out where we're going to be taking our trip to, and that will lead us to our second event, QU, Queens University. The Levine Center. I wanted to take you guys inside, but for some reason this video wouldn't let me include that. I don't know why. But anyways, if you've ever been to Queens University, the Levine Center is beautiful, but that's where most of the hosting would take place. What inspired me to kind of use this, besides the gym facility and my loving of Queens, is another popular charity event called 24 Hours of Booty, where I just see everyone come in from all different areas to participate in this event, and it's always such a success. So it just kind of inspired me to take that idea and just move with it, because something beautiful like that should definitely be spreaded out. So this would be the starting point, and let's take our trip again. Here we go. And we're driving. And as you can see, we're driving through Myers Park area, Queens University. and just referring back to the SWOT analysis, the O in SWOT, opportunity. This area is a home of opportunity when it comes to hosting events, because it's just a beautiful area, and it's open to a lot of different activities. So this would be our finish lines from Queens University to the Church of Christ. I picked this area just because, another reason, kind of just referring back to my good friend Cam. He was very religious and, very, entrusting into the church. And I just feel like we would definitely have the church's, support in something like this. So here's a little angles off of the church. It's located right off another major street. And it's just a beautiful area. That brings us to our third venue, Park Road Park. I stumbled across this area one day driving Park Road onto up to the Queens Sporting Complex, and I was just took back by how many people were outside in the community, and just looked like everyone just knew each other around here, and that just it touched me. So I decided this should be another good venue, seeing as in a minute I'll show you the basketball court in a minute, where I would like to do my starting point. But this is actually good angling, as you can see, a lot of people outside, everyone's just enjoying this beautiful day. And hey, why not have a 5K here, supporting some goodness, bringing even more people together. So that brings us to our finish line. Sorry I didn't have to drive for you this time, guys. I was kind of running low on gas, but of course we'll fix this place up a little bit, put some banners around, but you can see this great spacing. You see the tables outside. Of course we'll have food and whatnot for the runners that completed the race, and this area would be great to finish at, the Drug and Wellness Center. And let's get to the mapping, showing you guys' journey. Sheesh.